Hello and welcome to Beauty by Jen. So as we all know, Carlee Nichole Russell is home safely, but the story just keeps on getting more confusing. Her family asked for time to let her heal and settle in. She's traumatized, but there are just so many narratives out there. And as a Black woman myself, I understand how important it is to be believed if something happens to us. But also as a Black woman, I do understand our responsibility to not put out fake stories and to not make up things like kidnappings. I'm not saying she made it up, but I understand the importance of being a Black woman and not making up kidnappings, because so many Black women and girls are kidnapped every day. And it's so important that people take us seriously, and they're gonna start to not take us seriously if we're making up fake stories and fake narratives about kidnappings that never actually happened. Now, I have a couple of other things to post. You can say it's like an update, but not really. It's just the 911 call, and then another content creator's research on the situation, and I'll have all of the information in my description box. But let me know what you think about it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, again, you can follow everything, all the sources in the description box. Here we go.
It's going to be 459 South, mile marker 10. It's going to be a child walking on the 3 or 4-year-old child walking on the side of the interstate next to her. RP's going to be close by in a red Mercedes sedan with the hazards on. Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
42 copy from YMCA.
And 442. RP's advising there's no cars in the area. Looks like the child's been abandoned on the side of the road.
42 copy.
442. You're actually going to have to access from 31. They're going to be plotting just before the exit. 441, can I get you to head that way?
10-3, I'm using that way. 41, you still got him on the phone?
Negative, but she's stated that she would stand by for police.
42, I'm getting 23.
10-4.
42, call her RP back. She's not at their vehicle.
10-4.
738 in the mileage. Ending is 844. You show me in service, Charlie.
41.
CLA, red in color, to Nichole Russell out of Birmingham, 10-11.
438, updated the narrative. Be hotel like that.
10-4.
40.
40.
I'm going to ride on 71 as well.
10-4, we're not getting the female to answer.
42, I copy. 42, are there any numbers associated with the 28?
10-4, that's the RP. We're trying to call her back. She's not answering.
I'm going to ride to the interstate as well. Can you give me a description on the child? And were they southbound, walking southbound?
10-4. Southbound, walking southbound. It was a toddler, 3 or 4-year-old, wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper. RP arrived in a red Mercedes, unknown what the RP's description is going to be.
Copy. Thank you. 42, just be advised, her vehicle is unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her phone.
10-4.
13, if we can we start using the Atkins trim area? Just see if this child might have wandered from a house over there.
34, I'll get around.
10-4, 34. The vehicle, the RP had just saw the child walking on the side of the interstate and had gotten out with it when she had disconnected.
10-4, 941. Do you have anybody free?
10-4. 32, can you head that way?
We're good up here. You may want to send him to Nunley Pass and see if they can make contact with somebody there. See if we can find her.
745. Dispatch when available.
4-5 copies, stand by.
2021 for you. Units, I believe we located her at the Trim Lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy.
So yes or no, everything is very confusing. So now I'm going to play this video from Ask About Celeste, and her information is in the description box. And let me know what you think about this as well.
Nurse Gang, what up? What up, Nurse Gang? What up, TikTok? So the update I never wanted to truly have to report on. So we've all been talking about the Carlee Russell case. This is her Instagram, Carlee. Over the last few days, you know, she shocked the nation, and black women all over the country felt empowered. We felt finally pleased that America was caring about black women. Every national news outlet was reporting about Carlee Russell. This is the first time this has ever happened. The hunt was on to find this black girl. But then when she showed up at her house, it got a little greasy. Why did it get a little greasy? Because she just showed up. So then that's when the world got divided. Wait, what's going on? Something is not right here. Okay, we don't want to speak. We want our privacy. Something is going on. What is going on? Well, when you start talking about something, people start DMing you the truth. It looks like 50 people from Hoover have already got fired for leaking what's really going on with this case. And it's trickled into my DM. So you mean to tell me all this was because she was trying to get back at her ex-man? Yeah, that boyfriend that spoke out about her being kidnapped and held and tortured. Yeah, that was her ex-man. And he actually cheated on her with a stripper. And Carlee had it out with the stripper. And to get back at him, yeah, she disappeared herself. And then got afraid when it blew up. This is what Carlee said to the side chick. Itch, please. He told me everything you said about me, and you thought I told him to say that. I wasn't even with him. You're delusional AF if you think your little conversation was anything more than convenience, and the fact that he used you to get back at me out of anger. You want to talk about I don't compare to you on your worst day? Girl, bye. You're miserable, or at least should be, being a stripper to provide for a child I've heard you've had from multiple people. So not surprised you don't know who your baby daddy is. Mention me or contact my NIGGA again, and you'll see I'm not the one to play with. You don't want you and your whole family touched. You're poor. I'm rich. You're a stripper. I'm a nurse. You're ugly. I'm beautiful. You could never. You're the bottom of the barrel. Someone from the police department just could not watch us all suffer. So they released these details. Here's the update. She's sticking to the story that she was abducted. She says she was lured into the woods by some people who live in the woods, described as a person with orange hair, balding on top, tied her up and drove her around and put her in an 18-wheeler and fed her cheeses for 2 days, and they painted her nails. They kept her on 150 somewhere, and somehow she managed to get away and run through the woods to her neighborhood until she got into her house and then goes into the hospital. Hoover got some Ring doorbell footage from her neighborhood, and it just shows her walking casually until she gets close to her house, and then she starts sprinting and flailing arms and acting a fool. She got caught stealing from work that day, failed out of nursing school, and has been on drugs. She had her friend behind her, and that's who picked her up. She was with her friend all weekend. The police knew she was safe because she unblocked her ex while she was quote-unquote abducted. She planned to disappear and realized it wasn't going to work.